We all encounter them from time to time. The hard decisions in life that make us uncomfortable, whether we're sure it's one that will hurt someone's feelings or it will produce an undesirable result. Or worse yet, a result that is totally unknown and unexpected. But why are some decisions harder to make than others? For example, should you fill up your car with fuel before a long trip through a desert? Or hope you make it with what's in your tank already? Most often, making hard decisions comes down to attachment. Attachment to where we are at the present moment. Regardless of if it's a pleasant situation or not. The prospect of moving into the unknown from a predictable environment to one that is unpredictable can be a source of anxiety for some. So very often we try our best to determine what can go wrong when making a hard decision, exploring every avenue, every twist and turn, every what if, and to what could go wrong, but never really considering what could go right. We try to protect ourselves from harm. In truth, given the right perspective, there are no bad outcomes. So in reality, we are expecting a bad result as a consequence of a hard decision and therefore hesitate to commit to making a decision. Imagine going to the doctor for a routine checkup and then receiving some unwelcome health news. You went to your doctor while you were feeling well, and you expected everything to be fine at the conclusion of your visit. After this type of news, usually the first response is disbelief that this couldn't happen to you and there must be some mistake. After some time, which is up to each individual, and learning to accept what was happening, we may begin to realize that there are some hard decisions to make. Here, we had an attachment that we were in perfect health, only to let go of that attachment that we are in perfect health. Our bodies are impermanent, and that we are not immune to disease and sickness. Do we embrace a treatment plan if one is available? Do we need to alter our lifestyle in hopes of a recovery? Or perhaps continue to suffer in our own thoughts? Upon mindful reflection, we may also accept that we are given a wonderful opportunity to go down several paths. You may continue your suffering, or you can embrace the kindness that you would have offered someone else and enjoy the beauty that life still has to offer. Even though you may choose the path of kindness, that doesn't mean that your path will not be boggy or overcast, or that there won't be some obstacles along the way. These too are still a part of life. The path you do choose should be the one that offers the least amount of suffering and where you may still enjoy the beauty that life has to offer. Realistically, though, most hard decisions are not ones of life and death, but more of comfort and complacency. A more common hard decision could be one in which we've decided to move towards a healthier lifestyle and healthier food choices. Sometimes we may be in a rush and opt for pre-made meals, frozen pizza, or other foods that only require heating before eating. Another hard decision could be one that involves a new job. If you have a family, you must also consider them in this decision as well. What's best for your spouse? and children is an integral part to this hard decision. Will your spouse need to find a new job as well? Where will your children go to school? If you need to sell your home, what price range is acceptable? Will your new home be able to accommodate your belongings? Perhaps valuables will be broken or damaged along the way. These are thoughts to consider while making this type of a hard decision. In most of the hard decisions you make, it's important to not judge yourselves as to why you're making them in the first place, and that whatever decision you make, there will always be areas that are muddy along your path, and that you cannot be upset when you get mud on your footwear. Mud is a normal part of any path you decide to embark upon. So, how do we make those hard decisions in life that we will all inevitably encounter? By taking the time to truly reflect upon with curiosity the nature of that decision. Is it for ego, comfort, or is it to truly help and serve? Take the time while in meditation by returning to your breath. With our inhale, we can say to ourselves, I will make the decision that offers the most kindness to myself and to others. And with our exhale, we can say, the path of kindness is always the right decision.